Desi taking on Drukug. Okay, there we go. Drukug here with the Robin and Ness matchup. But, you know, once again, we are in 3.0 row, and so far,
the projectiles have suffered.
yeah, projectiles has definitely suffered, but hasn't stopped a couple of characters. You know, Snake and Olimar. I'm not sure if you
Grand finals,
but yes,
winners finals. A lot of great projectile games, yeah.
Get that defensive gameplay in, and Drukug actually doing pretty nice so far into SNES.
That's a fast lead.
Yeah. Great start by him. And Ness, not one of those characters who have been affected by the great projectiling, I guess. He's been able to be consistently a great character. Has a small hitbox, once again, that's absolutely vital in Smash Ultimate, I would say.
The hurt box having a small frame, exactly.
Yes. And being just hard to hit in general just makes it very nice. But Desi playing to Robin, he, for one, has suffered only a little bit. I know his side B into the 11 sword combination still pretty nasty for shield breaking. So we're going to have to see if that affects him at all. But Desi right now, 108. Very nice lead being built up by Drukug right now.
Yeah, Drukug's still on his first stock. And it seems like Desi's just having a hard time locking him down. Ness is always outmaneuvering him.
Yeah. That guy just goes to show you on how hard it is to hit that little Earthbound character. Oh, yeah. Smacks him with the book.
Yeah, I love the item play.
Oh, and takes him out with 11 sword there. And
yeah, great offstage edge guard by Desi. Now, Robin's one of those characters that has a couple different meters. I know for sure you can see one of them right there on his portrait, the blade. Okay, but is the book another meter?
Yes, all his specials and his 11 sword have a meter, and that meter, thankfully existing, allows us to see how long it is.
Oh.
Nosferatu, not really something we see often, but still.
The down B mix-up, right?
Yeah, the down B. It is a command grab.
Does a lot of damage.
It's going to be pretty nice, and Desi right now definitely wants to keep his hit points low because, you know, he is right now down one whole stock. Drukug right now doing a pretty great job at settling his lead, but jab attack going to be setting him off there.
Yeah, great positional advantage from Desi's pushing Ness off.
Yeah, and ooh, Arc
nice
Fire.
Trap.
Yep, Arc Fire into 11 sword, a very deadly combo. But one of the things we do want to talk about, like your point say earlier, bro, about the meter for Robin is that does allow players to see that window of opportunity when to approach Robin, because he's at his strongest when he has all his meters available, but when he's missing that Arc Thunder, L Fire, 11 sword, he doesn't have that explosive damage that he's kind of known for in Smash Ultimate. So
yeah, I've learned a lot about these metered characters, especially from Joker being released on my first run with commentary. So what do you suggest? Is there a way to kind of handle Robin when he's at max meter versus low meter?
Yeah, it generally just comes down to reading the projectiles very well. You know, once again, Arc Flame very weak to shield, but if you shield the Arc Thunder, you could be in a lot of trouble.
It has a good shield stun?
Yeah.
I see.
It's very good at that. Takes out a lot of shield, and also one good like forward air breaks the shield with that like.
He used it as a kill confirm, so I guess it's also a shield breaker.
Yeah.
Interesting.
It's pretty nasty, but right now, speaking of pretty nasty, Drukug.
He's got a lead.
Oh, and
there's the setup.
Yep, there's the trap, and you're out of there. So very straightforward game one, I would say, by Desi. Very well done by him. Great comeback coming out from him. Didn't really leave his playstyle, I would guess, because got to keep in mind for Robin, he tends to just play that defensive character, wants to shoot out projectile, and he is pretty linear with his playstyle, right? Because he only has 2 true projectiles that he's really looking for. So if he's not doing the L Flame, he's probably looking for Arc Thunder, and vice versa. So you always have to be really careful when you're playing the Robin, because like
his get off me moves are not that strong, so he kind of has to zone preemptively.
Yeah,
I see what you're saying.
So we did see some signs of weakness from Desi here, and Ness does a pretty good job against most projectile characters, especially when they're energy based. You know, the down B.
We saw him use the absorption, and he got the fast stock right off the bat. It's really just an impressive comeback from Desi.
Yes.
His second stock had a lot of resilience.
Now we're going to be heading over here to the Kalos Pokemon stage, and I know the last couple of weeks when we were able to commentate together, we were talking a little bit about the stage on just how unique this is compared to like other Smash games, simply because, you know, you don't see a lot of stages with these slide platforms, and that does kind of change your options when you're trying to get back onto the ledge.
Oh, certainly. As a player that comes from Melee, this entire layout is so new and exciting to me. Edge guarding is totally different, and offensive edge guarding is different.
Yeah, definitely. And we did see earlier right there, you know, the side B, the Arc Thunder, very deadly to the shields here. Very nice L win to kind of knock him out.
Yeah, a lot of good harass coming out from the Robin.
Ooh.
Nice
I was going to get punished for that up smash for sure, but guess not.
Blade looks really strong right now. Ness in the edge guard position.
Look at that explosive damage coming out from Jukuk. Oh, he tries to edge guard the PK Thunder, but takes a lot of percent for it, but is able, I guess, to stop the wall stun, I guess.
Yeah, pretty scary position, but I think he's still in disadvantage.
Yeah, he is. Right now, the down smash well done by Jukuk, denying the 2-frame. Very nice job by them.
And that was a 2-stock setup. Ness dying through the edge guard, Robin being edge guarded the whole time.
It's like, what do you do there?
Yeah, it's really unfortunate that he went off stage to begin with.
And I guess that was just a bad read from Desi, but Desi I don't think would be able to be too tilted from him. We did see last game once again, he was able to come back from that small deficit he was unfortunately put at, I guess.
Yeah, an entire stock behind it. Now they're pretty even.
Yeah.
So now that you've mentioned the projectile game to me, it seems so much more straightforward, even on this map.
Yes. Like, we're seeing PK Thunders and Arc Thunders being
Positioned.
kind of just, being challenged back and forth. One of the biggest thing about Robin, actually, too, is that while the projectile travels, it's actually really weak. Like, almost any projectile can, like, just poof it right off the map.
I see. They clank.
Yeah, I'm not sure if you're really familiar with the Game & Watch Fair now being like a bomb. Yeah, that's also an example of just being a really weak projectile because like any move in general can just like break it.
Yeah.
So that's one of the things that Robin does tend to struggle with, but we're not really seeing it here. I think Desi's doing a great job of just reading Jukuk, punishing him whenever he like goes for too much of an offensive option here. And Jukuk right now trying to see if he's able to once again build that lead, but Desi just doing a great job at continuously applying that explosive damage we do like to see from that Robin.
Yeah, it seems like Ness's opportunities are a lot more reactive. He's trying to do his projectile game, but the mix-up game from Robin's short hop is really strong right now.
Yeah, definitely. And in terms of projectile, you know, Robin's going to have you beat 100%. You know, she has 2 different options to go for. Even the books, I'd guess, being able to kind of change that one up. You know, Ness isn't going to be able to absorb that some because it's a, you know, it's a physical projectile.
Same with the sword, I see.
Yep. Oh, he is actually using the PK Thunder, though. Great dodge coming out by Desi. And Jukuk right now, 104. Very dangerous position for him. One Arc Flame should be, or L Flame should be able to do it, but no.
Oh, he survives that with great DI.
Yeah, nice up air. Jukuk still in a lot of trouble. Has to kind of wait out this Levin Sword if he wants to approach. Arc Flame actually almost taking him out there.
Almost gets the confirm. A little too tough right there. That's at 116.
Whoa!
What a toss.
Nice job by Desi. Gets that snipe. Taking out Jukuk again.
Yeah, I love that throw. And
Yeah.
from what you were saying, the projectile game seems so in favor of Robin.
Yes.
The speed of the, what is the electric attack?
The Arc Thunder, I think.
Arc Thunder, yeah. The speed outspeeds the PK Fire. Although Ness has some tools like the bat and absorption, it feels like he has to kind of read the projectile game pretty hard.
Yeah.
Robin is doing a lot of great just short hop positionings with mix-ups of aerial or arc flame. And it's really hard to just zone against that.
Yeah, and one of the benefits of playing that Robin is it's a pretty obscure character. Not a lot of people have been picking it up, right? And I think a lot of us are a lot more familiar with how Ness kind of works across all of Smash, as opposed to Robin, who's only made an appearance in 2 games. Smash 4, she wasn't doing too hot. You know, Robin didn't really get those top results.
More of a niche character.
Yes, and now in Ultimate, yes, we're seeing Robin kind of shine a little bit more, take advantage of like the buffs that she has gotten. Or he, in this case, he's playing male Robin now, man.
I think he's been switching between the 2.
Yeah, he's playing the female Robin last game.
Arc Thunder's speed is just so good.
Yeah, it's really nice.
And he's been managing to bait Ness to come in.
And the worst part is that with Arc Thunder, you can't shield it. Otherwise, you take so much shield damage. And in one Levin Sword, there's your shield break. So very dangerous move, I would say.
Yeah, right there, trying to position out of that flame. A lot of great mix-ups, a lot of really safe damage building from the Robin. I like this gameplay. See it in that bat. You have to kind of read ahead of time.
Yeah, definitely. It's like Jukuk has to kind of figure out on what Desi's going to be doing next, but so far Desi's been doing a great job just mixing things up and just giving Jukuk a lot of trouble.
Yeah, right off the bat, 54% with the projectiles, mixing up the physical versus the magic.
We're also seeing that explosive damage come out from the Levin Sword once again. Very deadly, very nice. Gets that back throw though, but isn't going to be able to shoot Desi too far. It looks like, it just feels like Drukook just hasn't really been able to land a good good string or good hit just yet.
Yeah, the zoning from Desi is really strong right now. Always staying outside. Oh, did he get another? How does that work?
Oh, he gets the rebound, but doesn't get the ledge.
If you hit the wall, you get
Yeah,
another one?
if you get if you hit the wall, he's going to be able to do another upbeat. But unfortunately, he didn't angle it correctly and was just too far away. You would expect Magnet Hands to kind of come through, but I think the main thing was that Ness wasn't facing the wall.
I see.
Yeah, that's what I'm going to assume. I could be wrong, though.
The stock advantage for Desi at 2.
It's pretty brutal.
Yeah, and I kind of want to go back to the point you were making about how people are pretty familiar with Ness.
Yes.
He has a persistent weakness throughout all the franchises. His forward range.
Yes.
He has to kind of compensate that with special moves, but otherwise his fair and dash attack are the only ranges forward.
Yeah.
So even in Melee, his classical weakness was sword characters.
Yes. And believe it or not, Robin has that Levin Sword.
Has a sword. And projectiles, which is interesting.
Oh, but he's not going to be able to grab the ledge there. Just misses it just barely. Great job by Drukook for sending him off stage, but 94%. You're up against 2 stocks, a very healthy Desi. It's going to be an uphill battle.
Yeah, a lot of good projectile spamming, good positioning with the Elvin.
Yep. Ooh, a very dangerous option. Getting back on the ledge, kind of just lands right in front of Desi there, and that's a very clean 3-0, I would say, by Desi. Game number 1, good comeback.